Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and today we're going to take a look at a game called La Familia Hort. La Familia Hort is a game published by Grand Gamers Guild, designed by Ramiro Marinero, which I may have said that incorrectly, I do apologize. Plays 2 to 4 players, 40 minutes, ages 14 plus. Now, I think an 8-year-old could play this game, 7-year-old, but I think you have to get special testing for that. But this is a game that anybody can play. So, this is effectively a farming game of sorts. You're trying to plant these funky plants, like this man-eating plant here. Trying to water them, fertilize them to score points or money. That's it. And each round is a season. There's going to be different types of waterfall, different amounts of fertilizer. Sometimes you have to play stuff on your opponents. Sometimes you get to play it on yourself. You're trying to buy tiles. You're trying to grow the tiles, sell the plants for money, points, to have the most points at the end of the game. That's it. So if you want to see how that works, you can click the link in the video description. That'll take you through a couple of rounds of playthrough. If not, stick around here and we'll take a look at the components. All right, so let's look at the components of La Familia Hort. The Hort family, but La Familia Hort sounds cooler. I love the art in the box. That's fantastic. That's my favorite part of this game is the art. It's so kind of like Edward Gorey-esque, if you know who that is. He's got really funky, creepy, but also cute art. I like it. So there's that. These are the water, fertilizer, coins. If you run out of water, there's some fivers. Nothing great there. I mean, it's cubes. I love cubes, so I'm not going to crap on cubes, but you know what I'm saying. Player board is pretty nice. This is the advanced side, which I showed in the overview if you watch that. It's got a player ability for each player and some bonuses in the experience. On the other side, it's just generic. No special ability and no special stuff for going across the experience track. So I say the advanced side is better. I don't know how often you're going to use the special ability, but at least it's there for an option. All right, so tiles. Tiles are really, really cool. I love the plants. The art is still amazing. This rose is awesome. Takes 3 water. The graphic design is really easy to follow. Love the art. Easy to tell which tiles are the non-moon tiles because they have a moon. Like this little funky guy here. Look at that. Look at that thing. Love it. Love the tiles. The graphic design on these is really easy. With one exception, the up arrow and down arrow, I get those confused sometimes. Like down is me doing it for myself and up is me doing it for an opponent to my left or to the right. I forget that sometimes. Except for this one. This is just selling your own tiles. But yeah, that's it. So I really like the art. It's a cute little sun. These are the moon tiles that are in there. There's a whole bunch of different kinds of plants that you can get. There's a scarecrow. He doesn't do anything, but he's adorable and gives you a point. Watering can. This produces 2 water for you, which is awesome. Compost bin produces a fertilizer, which is amazing, and lets you keep fertilizer from round to round. Yeah, so components are pretty nice. Rule book, easy to understand. Everything's in here. I don't love how it opens like this, but again, that's a me thing, not a game thing. But tells you how to play, tells you what all special abilities do, breaks down some of the complicated tiles, and yeah, that's it. So those are the components for La Familia Hort. Let's talk about what we think about the game. Okay, so like I said up at the top, I think this game can be played by kids. And it feels to me like it is a kid's game. Now I'm saying that because it didn't feel like it had enough going on for me to want to keep coming back to this. But I think my daughter, who I've been playing games with a lot on the channel, would have a fun time with this because it's simple. You're going to grab one of these tiles and you're going to do what it says. We're going to put out some tiles to buy. We're going to buy tiles. We're going to get a fertilizer or extra fertilizer if you have a compost bin. We're going to get some water that we're going to play on our own board, different amounts of water for different reasons. And then we're going to sell our plants, harvest our crops, use our animals, use our utility tools to try to get money and points. And we're trying to do that over the course of a maximum of 6 rounds. Could be as few as 4, 1, and then if all 3 of those black tiles come out immediately, that's the end of the game. It's really, really simple. Like, there's not a lot of decision space here other than what plants do I want to buy, which ones do I want to put water on, do I want to hold water for a round, because maybe I think there's only going to be a couple water that's coming out next time. And then I got 5 plants, I need to make sure that I can water them all. So, yeah, the game's not for me. I'm going to say that. It's not for me. But I can see this working for smaller kids or families who are playing with smaller children. This might even be too simple for my daughter. I don't know that because we haven't tried it. But after playing it a couple times and then understanding a little bit more about it, it almost feels like it was designed with kids in mind. But I don't know that for sure. And I'm not going to say that for sure. But based on my plays, it feels like a next step kids game, if that makes sense. So like you're going from, I don't know, like Rhino Hero into something like this to learn how to do resource management and some contract fulfillment, which is filling up the plants and harvesting them. Like maybe Kids Agricola is almost what it feels like. Now, again, I don't know if I'm off base. I can only talk about my own experience, and that's what I feel this game is kind of leaning into, especially with the art and all of that stuff. All the farmers are kids, which kind of leans me to that direction as well. But yeah, I don't know. So it's not for me. It's not for my game group. It's a little too simple, but I could see it being okay for kids. So that's my review. So that is La Familia Hort from Gang Gamers Guild. I'm Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and as always, keep gaming.